Smith Jr. here. I'm going to do a drawing. How about that? I was at I'm sorry about the sound a bit still, but I was at this event. Oh, let me make sure I can see the restream. I'm using restream. This is going to Periscope. I have no idea where Periscope is. I have no idea where this is going to, if it's going anywhere. Anyway, I started this yesterday. I was showing some of my mermaid drawings, which I have lots. Not handy on enough. But anyway, you can see them on. If you go to my Cartoons by Rob Smith Jr. page, you'll see a lot of them on Facebook. And I'll also have a gallery of them on SmugMug, but I haven't posted that yet. So I was at my I was at this meeting of comic book fans, not artists, but fans that I go to that's got me back doing comic book stuff. And I was mentioning about I was, see what his last middle name's, it's going to sound a bit much. So we'll put C here. I was mentioning how, I'll respond to people who type in during when I'm going live. And so this fellow who actually started the comic book group, this fellow, Christopher Sinclair, asked, hey, can you include a guy who has, he actually asked me to draw a mermaid with a handlebar mustache. And I thought, well, no, I won't do that. How about I he was really bugging me a bit, I admit. And so I just said, and I like Chris. So I went ahead and just drew real quick and said, I'll finish this later. But here, this should quiet you down, and it did. So this is my mermaid for today. I'm going to be back over on my cartoons page to do another live. I'm not crazy about this camera I started using a week ago. It was exactly a week ago. I did my first, I think it was a week ago, I did my first live on YouTube here. This is whatever, my third or fourth. But I hope to, I was going to be supposed to go to the fellow who helped me do that. He's Alan Smith over in Dade City. I met him over at Dade City, and we talked a little bit about this. By the way, there are no pencils, no pen. In fact, I'm still not sure exactly how I'm going to do this yet. I'm making this up as I go, because it still has to become a mermaid. And that's how I figured how, and thank goodness Restream lets me restream. I don't care for the camera, and I hope Alan will help me. I won't be able to meet up with him, though, for another 2 weeks. Maybe next week, but I don't think so. A week from today, I hope to be heading over to our homeschool convention, but there's been some unusual timing issues involving that, and I'm not clear if I'm going to be there yet. And if not, that will drastically change things. Here's what I'm going to do this real quick. I don't think I have a bigger brush handy. They are in the car. So I was going to think about I was going to do one live yesterday while I was on the road, and I didn't. So I don't have a lot of rush here. Do what? Maybe I do. What's this? That was maybe empty. Oh, the other thing is that watercoloring, so I can't use this. Whoops, because that's not water based. Beep, 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 beep. All right, so let the hyperactivity jump in, which is my little superhero, little superpower. Go very fast. Get the idea of scales. This is going to smear when I do it. That's okay. I want this dark anyway, but I also got to do something with this other hand. Let's see, what should I do with the other hand? I'm not seeing any. Somehow I did something with the comments here. Don't want to do that. So if you want to, if you happen to be watching, you want to write something, feel free. I don't see anyone here. Maybe someone. I know I have to be doing this a lot more, get a bigger following, people will watch, because that's the fun of this. And I'm sorry, the sound's bad. I've got a fan going on. It's pretty warm here in Florida, and it's going to be really hot starting a couple days from now. We're going to be pretty much tapping 100 every day. That's very, very hot for this time of year. We had a very hot April. In fact, I noticed snowbirds, those are people who from up north come south, stay for a few months and go home again. But they keep their residence here in Florida, and so they get a tax break, which is not right, in my opinion. They should pay twice as much. Maybe a little too smooth. This is scales. Shouldn't be so smooth. Now I'm gonna do another one on my cartoons page, and the reason why is I really want to compare these. Just want to make sure it's not something in my computer that makes the sound so bad, because I haven't used. I usually use my iPhone or my iPad to do these lives, but I can't use that with Restream or YouTube, and they have superior sound quality. Just the new iPhone I got has far superior sound quality than the one I had before, and I still have, by the way. In fact, I could still use it, but the sound quality is so good. I don't even need a mic. So good. It's funny how bad the sound is with this, because it sounds so good in the iPhone, but you can't stream to YouTube easily unless you have a huge following. And I've never worked toward a huge following, as you can tell, on YouTube in the decade, over 12, 13 years I've been here. I've hardly posted. Now, what to do with this? I also need to make sure I do a. I'm going to add. Let's add a little fish in here. Reading comics. Oh, you know what? I want to do a cute one. So you think of Baby Huey, but I'm not. I don't look to violate copyright ever. I don't know how you read a comic book underwater, but that's not neither here nor there. I'm hoping Alan can help me with how to get a better camera. I just don't have a lot of money for one. That's a problem. So I might have to stick with this for a while. I don't have to stick around here. I just like ground. And I'll tell you, if you see any of my drawings, I'm very much a stickler to. Let's make sure I do this too. Almost coming to the end of Mermaid. Now, I hope if I'm at the homeschool convention next week, I'll do Mermaid live from the homeschool convention. I don't know if I'll be doing it in color, though. Might be a big black and white drawing. Okay, I thought I might do differently with that arm. I have a bunch of comics. I'm working on having a couple new comic books available, which are cute animals, by the way. I know, verboten today. How dare you have cute animals? Who do you think you are? Now, Chris doesn't actually like Happy Animal. He likes the superhero stuff. Now, let me add some quick watercolor to this, and I'll get out of here. And then I'm going to go over to my cart. It's over Facebook, Cartoons by Rob Smith. And I have brushes here ready to go. Oh, I don't think turn around. I don't know what colors. Well, I keep doing the green. I remember the one I did yesterday. I meant to add color to this. Let me just get a thicker brush here. See, I got smearing from that. Not waterproof. do with them. He's mostly grayed all up here. These will also be posted on the Mermaid 2021 page on Facebook. Posting as so many other, and I encourage anyone who likes to draw to get involved with that. I am hoping to continue to do some sort of daily something, just because it really is. This stuff really strengthens whatever it is you're doing. Not that I don't draw every day anyway, to some extent, but it just helps doing something out of the clear blue sky. Doesn't have to do with a specific project, and you got to think it out fast. Again, my big thing is to make it up as I go. This is my biggest strength. It's something I was doing when I was doing live drawing. Okay, what color should I make as a costume, as they say? Oh, poo. Who else knows I didn't finish that cake? Lee gods. Oh, great. I picked up a pen that doesn't have much ink. Where's the pen? Sometimes you just have to fix things later, huh? Well, I know I want. Okay, let me establish a few things real quickly, and I'll do some color bases. Actually, the ground under, I'm putting yellow, but real or yellowish. It really is more of a gray. It's a lot of sand down there. Let me get a little fishy. I want to do here, I didn't do yesterday. It's our scale, so they would be somewhat reflective. Now, yellow isn't quite right for that. Maybe I should make his costume yellow. Showing would be, well, of course, the fish is yellow. Let me get. Of course, there really is no light underwater. I bet Chris would hate the orange. But I am working. I think the orange works. Hold on. I'll finish. Let that dry for a minute. Let me finish up this fish. playing the music, am I? Something else here on YouTube is free, royalty-free music, jazz music. And it's a jazz big band. Who does this? What's this sound? Oops, I switched the sound off. This is helpful. Lewis Long Relaxation Cafe here on YouTube. Well, it's worth. Let's see. Hold on. We'll get back to the blue. Who just wants some background music? You go to Lewis Long with a U, Luong. Thing is, I need to get back to real work. I don't want to take too much time. What I do on my live my cartoons page will be much quicker, much more simple. That's more involved than it should be. Now, big problem with what I'm doing here is light blue. And that's the problem you have to establish. That I do a daily thing, I probably won't do anything underwater. Because you've got to establish water. And water really isn't light blue. I've worked on water issues here in Florida for over 35 years. I'm very familiar with water. And water really isn't blue. Frankly, most of the watercolor I use using Crescent board. And it's really nice to paint on Crescent board. This is not good stuff to paint on, but it does it for what I need it to do. I'd rather. And also, there's something else too about what it's important to do things that you like to do. For example, I'm not a water person. Can't stand it. I mean, I've got beaches. I can't stand beaches. And I'm a travel writer. I've tried to tell folks, you're going to go do stuff in Florida, do something other than stupid beaches. There's real good things to do. Beaches is not one of those things. So I'm doing something I don't care for, which is never good. Always do things that you actually like. I just gotta hurry. This is taking too long. I gotta go, guys. Of course, I could always just do it without water, but I have a problem with that because I like to I have to establish locations. I'm a storyteller by trade, and you have to know where you are. Hopefully that works. Good enough. Yeah, I'm sure this messes it up greatly. My intent is not to take more than 15 minutes or so, and I'm obviously doing much more than that right now. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, almost about done here. Whew, I can't take as much time into these things, but if I had time, I would. But I got to try to get a comic book out today. Long, I've got a whole slew of projects after I get done here. All right. Okay. I think I get some. I hope that works. So quick, dirty. Thank you very much for watching, being a part of things. I will see you all next time, whenever that may be. Maybe tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll see. I'll try to do something far less complicated. Less. I have a week to do an enormous amount of work. So I'll hope to be showing some of that along the way too. Thank you so much for watching, being a part of things. I'll see you all next time. Rob Smith Jr. Take care. Bye bye.